Before Iran's indigenous defense industry was created, its security was not a product of its own will, but depended on imperial powers. Before the Islamic Revolution, Iran was often described by Western officials, particularly Americans, as the policeman of the Persian Gulf, a subordinate pillar of Western regional strategy. The reality was one of profound dependency and enormous military expenditure by Iran to preserve Western interests. Billions were spent on advanced American weapons, jets, tanks, fleets, with U.S. military advisors installed to prevent Iranian engineers from comprehending the purchased technology. During the Shah's reign, the United States provided an open-ended agreement to sell enormous quantities of any non-nuclear weaponry to Iran, with multi-billion-dollar contracts executed in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Regarding surface-to-surface missiles, this access was quickly revoked. The U.S. first denied the sale of the Lance missile system with a 120-kilometer range. A refusal later extended to include rockets with a range of 60 kilometers. Confronted with this technological prohibition, the Shah turned to the Israeli regime. A joint venture named Project Flower was launched in 1977 with the technical goal of increasing the range of the Israeli Gabriel anti-ship missiles to between 150 and 200 kilometers. The project concluded in 1978, before the revolution, without achieving its objectives. Despite Iranian funding, Israeli experts departed, taking all technical documentation with them. In 1979, with the rise of the Islamic Republic, all ties with the Zionist regime were severed completely, and the one-sided Project Flower was officially terminated. Iran received only obsolete technology through the ridiculously expensive partnership with the Zionist regime, while Israel covertly utilized Iran's $1 billion investment to finance the development of its own next-generation weapon systems. Consequently, after the revolution and Saddam's Western-backed aggression in 1980, Iran lacked operational missile systems and the foundational knowledge to produce them. The sequence, an initial technological denial by the U.S., followed by a financially and technically exploitative partnership with the Israeli regime, functioned as a strategic catalyst. It demonstrated the unreliability and deceptiveness of foreign suppliers and created a direct security imperative. The logical and necessary outcome was the pursuit of fully independent domestic missile and drone programs, which became the cornerstones of Iran's post-revolution defense doctrine. Saddam's Western-backed 8-year war of aggression was a turning point. While both Western and Eastern blocs armed the aggressor to the teeth, with the West even providing Saddam with a massive chemical weapons capability, they placed an embargo on Iran's own defense. Hence, a critical realization hardened. The era of purchasing and reliance was over. The era of building and self-sufficiency had to begin.